Hello my friends, thank you all for joining me today. In today's video, I will be making one of my favorite breakfast dishes from a local restaurant, and I guess you can call it maybe like a remix or a copycat version of one of my favorite breakfasts here in town at one of our local restaurants. I hope that you enjoy this recipe and that you'll cook along with me, and I definitely appreciate it if you would let me know in the comments if you enjoyed making this recipe. Hello my friends, and welcome back to Spring Soulful Home. If you're new here, my name is Spring with Spring Soulful Home, and today I will be making, it's kind of a copycat of one of my favorite breakfast bowls at a local restaurant that we have here, and I personally love this particular breakfast. What I will be doing today, my coffee pot is going off. I've already started brewing my coffee, but what I will be making today is first I'm going to be sauteing some potatoes that will go on the bed of my breakfast bowl, and then I will also be sauteing spinach, bell peppers, mushrooms, and also some bacon. So that will all go on top of the potatoes, and then I will then top that off with my egg, with some cheese, and then some chili sauce. So what I'm going to start off by doing first is showing you how I make my chili sauce for my eggs, and then we'll go ahead and start sauteing the veggies, add on the egg, and then we will sit down and enjoy this amazing breakfast bowl. So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you're not subscribed, I would definitely love for you to subscribe to my channel and help me grow this small but growing YouTube community. Every Saturday I will be putting up breakfast ideas, and what I'd also like to start doing is taking suggestions. If you all have a favorite recipe and you'd like to see me make that on a Saturday morning, definitely let me know in the comments, and you can send me your recipe and I will cook that up for you. So I'd like to start doing that at least once a month. You know, just send me one of your favorite breakfast recipes, and if it's something that I can definitely do, I'll do it. And if I have never done it before, I'm definitely up for the challenge. So as I mentioned, just be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on those bell notifications. You won't want to miss any of the videos that I upload aside from Saturday's breakfast. I also upload videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, such as DIY, day in the life of a mom, and also just, you know, home life, cook and clean motivation. And also you can find me on Instagram at Spring Soulful Home. And let's get cooking and enjoy our Saturday breakfast. All right, my friends, so if you cannot get your hands on some Anaheim green chili peppers, what you can also do is use your favorite salsa to top off your eggs. You don't have to make the green chili such as I am, but if you are able to find the Anaheim green peppers, I know Walmart carries them. What you can do is put them in your broiler. You'll want to check on them like every 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll want to make sure that the skin gets like nice and brown on both sides. Once that's all done cooking, you can then put your toasted green peppers in a bowl of cold water, let them set for a little bit, and then you can peel off the peels and then cut the stems off. I will warn you though, if you do that, be sure you wear gloves just to protect your hands from the heat of the green chili. My friends, so on this particular day when I was making our breakfast, I did ask my kids if they wanted to eat what I was making because this is one of our favorite breakfasts to eat. But the reason why I think they didn't join me for breakfast this day is because I gave them a choice of that they can have this or a breakfast bagel sandwich, which I make. And I'm actually thinking that I'm going to end up making that breakfast bagel sandwich. It has like bacon and sausage, eggs, and just some other greens in it, cream cheese. It is amazing. My family loves them. So I'm thinking of doing that on another Saturday breakfast with Spring. So let me know down in the comments if you would like that. And then also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I would definitely love to take suggestions from any of my viewers of one of your favorite recipes. And what I'll do is I will, just go ahead and wait to gather up those recipes, and then I'll pick one, like just randomly, no favoritism, and I'll randomly pick one. I'll be sure to let you know in the video or beforehand what breakfast I've picked. Just be sure, you can email me in my description box. You can find my email address and you can email me the recipe, or you can just let me know in the comments that you will be emailing me a recipe. And as I mentioned, I will randomly pick that, and then I'll just be sure to, once I make that video, I will be sure to say, your name and the kind of recipe that you sent. So as I mentioned, I'm definitely up for the challenge. And yeah, I just hope that this is a fun thing that we can gather together and do while we are feeding our families, or just maybe even ourselves, an amazing breakfast. Alright, I may have overdone it with the bacon. I did cut or use 4 strips of bacon and cut them into pieces. This is my personal favorite way of making bacon, like in large batches for my family. Of course, this particular day was just myself. But like I said, I may have overdone it with the bacon. I did have quite a bit left over and my kids munched on that. Anyway, I personally love bacon and I love to add all kinds of veggies on top of my eggs. And yeah, like I love bell peppers, spinach, mushrooms, pretty much anything. I also love to like dice up jalapenos and onions in my egg. That is one of my other favorite ways to eat eggs. Let me know, like, what is your favorite way that you love to eat eggs in the morning? I definitely like to know so I can get some ideas on what other types of videos to put out for you guys for Saturday breakfast. Alright, so as I've gotten older, I think I've become a little bit wiser, or maybe just, I don't know, maybe just wanting to save time, but I never used to buy frozen potatoes to mix in like my eggs, or maybe even make like bacon and potato and cheese burritos. Did I say that right? Bacon, cheese, and potato burritos for my kids. I would always take the time to peel and cut and cook my potatoes. Like, I just never bought frozen potatoes. And lately, as I mentioned, just as a time saver, I just buy them, put them in my pan, and add in whatever else I want to for my kids. Do you guys buy frozen potatoes? Or, I don't know, like I said, I personally lately have been liking that. It's a time saver, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of new to the game in these frozen potatoes. I don't know, but again, I'd like to hear from you. Just get some input back from you guys. That concludes today's Saturday breakfast with Spring. I thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoy your delicious breakfast, whether you're having it treating yourself or if you're enjoying it around the table with your family. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and hit those bell notifications, and of course, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. You all have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye-bye.